welcome into your reading. Today we're going to take a look at your love and relationship energy. So this is a timeless reading. So the intention for it is at any point you are called to watch this video. Hopefully there is a message here that you need to hear. And if you are single, same concept. However, we may be looking at a previous relationship or a relationship in your future. All right, so what we're going to do is start off with two cards, one for you and one for your person. I just want to get a sense of your general energy, general vibe, separately from one another, just to see where you both stand at this time in life. And then we'll go from there. We'll start to pull some more cards and go in depth into the relationship. All right, so two cards, one for Scorpio, one for their person. And of course, reverse the roles as necessary. Okay, so on this side, you have the Seven of Cups. And then on their side, they have lust. So lust here is, in this deck, it is called the lust card, but in the traditional Rider-Waite depiction of the tarot, this is supposed to be the strength card, okay? So for this person over here, I'm assuming this is the Scorpio, the Seven of Cups talks about having options. And really leading with the heart and with the emotion, looking for emotional connection, I feel. It's like there are so many options, but where is the thread, right? The other side of this link from your heart to another person's heart, or from your soul to the other person's soul, right? So it does make me feel like someone here is just in search or even waiting to feel the right moment with the right person. There's options here. Okay, so there's a lot of different people, different personalities. And I just don't, at this point, know whether or not any of it is sticking, any of it is relating or connecting. There's a romantic energy coming through. There's a daydreamy energy. There's a whirlwind as well, right? Like a hurricane, or, like this swirl of emotion happening like deep within a person's being. And it's just waiting for the right cup to come through to sort of help it express itself and to help it unleash, right? Like the gates fall, the gates lower, and all of the water comes out. So I don't know if somebody here is feeling like pent up, a lot of pent up emotion. They're just filling and filling and filling themselves up with emotion, but there's no expression and release of it at this time. So something to also be careful with is the concept of illusion. I don't know if this is you or on the behalf of somebody else, but there is some illusion happening as well, right? So I don't know, it's just sort of making me feel like this feeling of like seeing other people in rose-colored glasses. And I know that that's cliche and everybody says that, but in this case, it's like you are, oh my goodness, what is this feeling? Like sort of creating a personality from your own perspective of another person. So it may not be accurate. Your perspective of other people at this time, or maybe like specific people, is not accurate. And you're sort of playing around with creating archetypes and characters and calling them different names, or based off of like certain key characteristics that they have, will like, you will play with this concept of creating an avatar, or creating a character, like I said, like very animated, very dramatic, very fantasy like. Okay, so that there's something there. And then for the person on this side, person B, now this could be you or your person, right? You assign the roles as necessary. Over here, there is a sense of courage and bravery that this person is expressing. They are authentic, coming from the heart. They have a big heart. You know, they are passionate, and there's a sense of being primal. So there's something about like their origins, or like the origins of the origins of humanity, like this primal essence. I don't know, this is like very sexual being, very passionate being. I mean, this in this deck, it is depicted as the card of lust here. So somebody may be extremely attracted, and maybe daydreaming and thinking of you or whoever's on this side, right? And fantasizing, and really like trying to tame these primal urges that they have. Okay, I'm feeling high sexual vibes here. For some of you, you may be having sexual interactions with this person, but for a group of you here, this person is trying to tame their sexual desires, because it doesn't seem like this person is very receptive to that, or is indulging in these desires. I don't know if it's reciprocal or not, but because the back is turned here and this person's coming through completely forward and authentic, right? This person has a barrier, a wall up. For some of you, there is no sexual interaction going on at this time. So this person has to refrain themselves. This person may be considered a friend to you. Because of the yellow rose, this does depict friendship energy. Okay. So if you're trying to figure out who this is, it's the one that you see or consider a friend. There's red rose as well, which is love. So the friendship mixed with love concept is happening here as well. You may be dealing with a Leo, or somebody here may have strong Leo placements or sun aspects or transits in their birth chart. Okay. All right. So now let's get 2 cards for side A, person A. And these cards are going to talk about how you feel about your person. How do you feel about the relationship itself? Okay. Do you like it? Do you not like it? How does the person make you feel when you are interacting with them? Let's see. 2 cards for the Scorpio, please. Ten of Pentacles. Do you feel stable, safe, secure? This is safe. And Knight of Wands. I feel that this connection is the type of connection that you are used to. So whether you've known this person for a really long time and you're used to them, or the dynamic itself is something you're comfortable with, is something that you can do, because this is the type of dynamic that you normally have when you are with people in partnership relationship. For those of you that are committed in a commitment, I mean, you financially, physically, externally, materially, you're good with your person. This person brings you a sense of security. And stability, like I said, right? Like this is your life. You have built a life with them. You have, bought a house, had some kids, like, the whole thing. And I do think that you desire them and they desire you. There's a lot of passion and attraction here. It's a lot of action. Like this relationship, if you're in a committed relationship, makes me feel like you're always doing something together. You have goals, you have ideas, hobbies, interests, right? Like there's always something to do. There's always somewhere to go, somewhere to be, something to create, something to build. And I think that the both of you equally enjoy this, which is great, right? Like that's how you have been able to build this life for yourselves, by taking action, taking initiative. But a lot of the stuff that happens is fleeting, or the fire goes out from time to time. It's like impulsivity. For some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you're just dating this person, getting to know them, there is an impulse. There's a temptation here. I mean, there's attraction, there's fire, there's passion, there's fireworks, there's chemistry. And this could be a really stable and secure, safe, relationship. So I don't know. I mean, these are really good cards here. So you may enjoy this relationship, or you may be enjoying this person, depending on where you're at in the relationship. Are you just getting to know them, or is this your husband, wife? I don't know. But you have a lot of fun here. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of inspiration and things to do and places to go and all of that. So there's a lot of activity happening. All right, same thing for your person. Let's get 2 cards for them and see how they feel about this relationship. How do they feel about you? I also feel for a group of you, whoever's on this side. What is this? Like, do you not know that your person is stable, is safe? Like, you're so busy with options, or you're so busy like running away or going from one thing to the next, whatever catches your eye, whatever, you are interested in at the moment, that you may be missing the fact that this person, whoever we're reading for today, is your rock, is able to be there, right? Is stable. Somebody who is there while you are out pursuing options or hobbies or passions, things like that. So that's how this person makes you feel. Like they allow you to run wild. They allow you to run wild, and they make you feel safe to do that. Whereas maybe other relationships or something like that wanted to tame you. 2 cards for the other person, please. The Tower and the 6 of Cups. For some of you, you have known this person before in your past. You have history with them, and it is a shocker. Something about you shocks them. Like maybe you came into their life and they didn't expect it, or you didn't expect it. There is a bond in some ways. There's an experience that the both of you have had in the past that you can share. And if this is not in the physical world, on this earth, in this 3D world, it could be in another dimension, or it could be in a past life. But there is a connection or a tether between you and this person. And that's what I was picking up on. It's like you want the person on the other side of your string, on the other side of your tether, to show up. And I don't know if this is this person or not. But I mean, they're wholesome. Okay. They're sensitive. They like that you are also wholesome and sensitive. They like that you are deep and you can connect with them on a human or soul level, that you can look past the superficial and past the surface. There may be a lot of storytelling. I'm picking up on a lot of storytelling here. like things from your past, things from their past, you know, sharing these like upbringing or where you came from or things like that. There may be some healing that they are doing because of this relationship or because they have met you that has been really unexpected. The Tower not only is bringing in change and surprise, but this particular depiction has the butterfly, the moth, what is it? I forget what the name of this butterfly is, but regardless, it's transformative, right? So they're surprised at how much they have changed, or maybe their belief systems or thought process has changed because they have met you, because, you know, of talking to you or being with you. I do see an element of love and acceptance here. For some of you, I will dare say that there could be an element of unconditional love and soulmate or soul ties type of love. I'm not big on the soulmate thing, but I do believe that we have all have a contract with everybody we meet in life, whether it is romantic or not, right? But there's something about this contract or this meeting that comes along with complete acceptance and love. Okay, big heart, like compassionate toward one another, empathetic toward one another. So far, I don't feel any fighting or arguing or, you know, this sense of hate or anything like that. All right, now we're going to go into the challenges and the obstacles. What is Scorpio or person A on this side? What are their challenges within this relationship? This could also be things that you just don't like about your person or about the relationship. Four of Cups. And Three of Pentacles. I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I feel that for some of you, you think your person is a little beige or bland, okay? I do think that they come with a lot of respect. They have a lot of respect for you and respect for the situation, respect for themselves even. I think that if you were to dig a little deeper or give them some more time or make them feel comfortable enough, they may be able to show you how passionate and how deep their desires run for you. But right now, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel that somebody here is not completely engaged in this relationship. I don't know if this is you or them, but somebody is like daydreaming and thinking of other things while communicating within this relationship. So again, this is the challenge. This is the obstacle that Scorpio has, right? The problem. This is the problem that Scorpio has with this dynamic, that there could be some type of boring communication here. And somebody is longing for something else. All of the talk of building something together and maybe like future talk, maybe that vision of like, oh, I see us doing this. And, you know, if we're together a year from now, you know, this is what we're going to be doing, or, you know, stuff like that. It's like boring to this person. And I also feel that one of the obstacles that this person has is the fact that they're yearning for something else completely altogether. Okay. And that was coming through with the overall energy of the Seven of Cups. There is not a solid commitment here yet. This person is not able to commit yet. What else? I don't know if this person is stressed out or worried, has a lot on their mind. is just in faraway lands. Maybe there's some escapism happening here as well, where they go off into other worlds, other thoughts, All right, 2 cards for Scorpio's person. What are the obstacles and challenges that they have with this relationship? The World. They feel like this is going to end. And the Queen of Wands. Their thing here is how much change somebody is constantly going through. There's this thing of like circles. Are we going in circles and patterns and behaviors and stuff like that? Somebody here is too free, too unattainable, right? Like this person is just off doing their thing. Like I said, very fiery, like always off, running away, interested in something else, another hobby, another project, another person to help, another conversation, right? Like another idea. So this is like ever changing. And this person, although I think they're attracted to it, they feel that things may end or something may come to an end, because the world here is about endings and beginnings, but it's also about cycles as well. So to them, it's like we're just cycling and we're never going higher or to the next level or to the next step, because somebody else is too preoccupied with themselves. Okay, so the person that they're dealing with is too preoccupied with themselves and their life and what they have going on, that they don't give a lot of effort to this relationship and they don't give a lot of attention to this person. So they fear that this is going to end and it's not going to go anywhere. But they're still here because of the attraction and how significant the feeling is that they have. Okay, because the Tower here with lust, this is like if you or whoever is on this side have ignited these desires within them that maybe they're not used to, right? Because they are simple in like in their energy, like who they are. They're just simple. Okay, probable outcome for the Scorpio or person A. Nine of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Probable outcome for this person is continuing to maintain that sense of independence and freedom. Okay. Being able to provide for themselves, to make money, to build a life for themselves where, they feel independent, they feel free, they feel financially stable. And this is what they're working on, right? Like the money comes, freedom comes with money for them, right? Like that's what money indicates or symbolizes in this person's life. And so they're working on building that because they want to be free. And free to pursue their passions, free to pursue their hobbies and their interests and things like that. And to them, it's like they're just waiting for the person, to you or whoever's on this side, that can meet them at this certain level that is built from the same cloth, that has the other side of the tether, right? Like that thinks the same way, has the same values, the same energy levels, wants the same things out of life, and they think that if they find this type of person that matches them in all of the very significant ways, then that is going to help them maintain the sense of freedom and individuality and independence. Okay, so this is their outcome in this side. This is what they're striving for. They want to be independent. And when it comes to love relationship, they want a give and take. They want someone on the same level as they are, or whatever they perceive that level to be. Okay. Probable outcome for this person here. Queen of Pentacles. This is more on their level of simplicity, safety, stability. Okay. So for them, they're looking for a grounded, stable, secure love. Okay. Because they are of the earth. They are made of the earth. Their mentality is down here, right? Like, it's the home, the job, the kids, the family, you know, working on the house, working on the car, making the money, supporting their people that they love, right? Like building memory or creating memories and traditions and, you know, all of the earthly, lovely things. Not to say that the fire and the water side is not lovely. Of course, it's lovely. It's just different from what this person is looking for. They want a more practical situation, right, from their relationship. Somebody that fits into their lifestyle, you know, somebody that they can be romantic and corny and gushy and attentive to. You know, some people are naturally like that. Other people are not. And I don't know if the two of you feel the same way about, you know, mutual affection and going on dates and, you know, just being really, I guess, like romantic, you know. They want to feel like their person is, what is this, like on a pedestal, or maybe they put their people on pedestals. They want somebody that they can put on a pedestal that makes them feel cozy and comfy and safe here with the Queen of Pentacles. Two different personalities, two different types of people, you know, the Queen of Wands compared to the Queen of Pentacles. This person's more rugged, right? Like in general, and maybe more country, or like I said, they live a simple lifestyle. So to have a Queen of Pentacles is ideal because the Queen of Pentacles builds and is domestic and creates things, you know, in the home financially as well. Okay. So we're getting cards for the relationship itself here. And I'm not saying that this can't work out. It can, as long as the both of you see that you're very different. But opposites can attract, and what you lack, they may have, and what they lack, you may have, which also creates a really lovely balance as well, you know. But is the fire within you, under you there, right? Like, do you yearn for them? Do you think of them? Are you excited when you talk to them? Do you, when you know you're going to see them, do you think of running to them and hugging them? And, you know, like, is that attraction there, or is this just safe or something to settle for, right? Like, I don't know, because they can be good on paper, and this is not completely disastrous of a relationship of energy. I've read worse, you know, relationship dynamics. This can be good, but I think what is lacking is that mutual attraction or feeling of, you know, I really, really like this person and I really can't wait to see them. And I really want to know where this goes, right? I don't know if this person A has those feelings for this person here. And I'm just saying that because it does feel very friendly and it feels very simple and safe compared to this superstar, explosive, passionate, right? Like action oriented, assertive type of energy on this side. But at the same time, extremely deep as well. There's a lot that this person over here does not discuss. There's a lot to them that this person doesn't know. And maybe this person is doing that on purpose to keep it safe. Maybe they're doing it to take care of this person, because if they only knew the different sides to them and the depths of their psyche and the depths of their emotions, like, I don't think this person can comprehend that. Okay, 3 cards for the relationship dynamic. The Empress, 4 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, what is it that you're holding on to? What are they holding? What is it? Okay, I don't know what it is. I can't see it. Maybe I'll get some clarifiers in a second. But holding on to what? It's like holding on by a thread, I'm feeling, or, you know, and obviously somebody can't move. Somebody can't make a move here. Okay, this relationship is not going anywhere. That is 100% clear from these 3 cards. And I don't know if the Empress, whoever is exuding the Empress energy in this reading, this person has the say-so. This person holds the cards. This person is the one to say whether this goes somewhere or not. And for the time being, this is not going anywhere. Somebody is saying, I just like how it is. I like how it is. It doesn't have to be anything more than what it is now. I don't know if it'll go any further later, but for right now, this is safe. I like how this is the way it is now. I'm not making any other moves. I'm not doing anything else. So no, nothing is moving. Nothing is happening here. Somebody is stuck in the world. And this person cannot make any moves. They're stuck. Okay. So this is a time of reflection. This is a time of seeing something from a different perspective. This is a time of radical acceptance of your situation in order for you to see a vision of your future. There's an illusion here around this energy, around this relationship dynamic, that it's something that it's not. This is a time of radical acceptance and clear-headedness, right? Like, what is this? What is this? You know, being completely like realistic with it, seeing things from a realistic perspective. Like, what are we? Can we define it? Is there a word for it? If not, then what? You know, what needs to happen then? So yeah, I don't know what needs to happen. It's up to you guys, but it doesn't feel like this is going anywhere at this time. This person on this side may just, in fact, either one, the universe is going to come through and surprise them with another person that is in line with who and what they want, or this is what they want, and they're just going to radically accept that this situation is not that, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm also feeling that this person wants a commitment and wants to change the Queen of Wands and change he or she into a Queen of Pentacles, which is a committed person, right? In a commitment, in something that you can define. So instead of going in circles with the Queen of Wands and back and forth or whatever, this person may in fact come through with communication that is talking about commitment and being with this person. And I don't know how that's going to be, how that's going to look for you. But just FYI, whoever's on this side, you may be expecting that from this person soon. I mean, like I said, I think that it can work. It's the only thing that holds me back is all of this up here. And the fact that, you know, it's a little boring, okay? But if you can get out of this and really identify like what has you in this watery, flowing emotion space where you're not grounded and practical and real and in your reality, figure that out so you can come back down to earth and meet this person head to head here, right? Like if you come out of this watery area and figure your emotions out and what you want out of relationship or whatever, you can definitely feel a sense of independence and safety and security here with this person, right? It's just a matter of like what you're willing to do. This can go anywhere, any which way at this point. And again, this Empress has the cards, is holding the cards. It's really up to what you want, Scorpio. I'm thinking that this is you on this side. Because this can go somewhere and it can be safe. And this person looks like they really care and they're really, really interested. So I don't know how much of this you are seeing at this time. The intimacy card just showed itself. There may be a lack of intimacy here. Maybe once you get to that level and you see that side of them, it'll spark something within you and you will see that they're not as good or simple as you make them out to be. I mean, they're literally coming out with the lust card first. Like if you think that they're just a simple person, there's more to them than that. Grace. Grace is your card of advice. So this says the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve toward a higher version of ourselves on this on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. This is making me feel, like I was saying, there is a way for you to match this person's frequency if you try. There is a way to connect with them energetically, like that missing link, that missing piece that you don't feel, right? You can feel it, but it's like you have to adjust like a radio button or circle, right? Like adjust it to the right frequency that they're on. Not everybody is waving and vibing on the same frequency. Ideally, you want that. You want to be vibing on the same frequency. Sometimes a person has to sort of wait until somebody else catches up to them. Maybe this person has not caught up to you yet. Maybe you have to come down a notch to meet this person where they're at and then take them back up with you. Does that make sense? But that's what it feels like. It's possible if you adjust your frequency. And I don't know how willing you are to do that. I think you're capable of doing it. I just don't know if you're willing to do it. And the frequency that the Scorpio vibes on, not everybody can get to that. That's not easy. That's not a normal station, right? Like if we're talking about a radio, you know, like moving the radio button, your frequency is like hard to find, whereas there are others that are very common. So if you are expecting people to meet you there, it can happen, but you know, I don't know how long you'll be waiting for that. Compared to taking someone there with you by being in their lives and teaching them and guiding them and educating them to be able to get to your frequency. And are they capable of it? And if they are capable of it, then hey, maybe they'll get there someday, right? But you have to see if they're capable of it first. And it just feels like this is a closed book that you haven't read yet. And if you open the book and read it, you'll know that this person might actually be capable of finding your frequency. I don't know. I'm speaking in like metaphorical, symbolic terms at this point. Hopefully you get it and you understand what I'm saying. Okay, one more card. Strengthen your gifts. Ooh. Okay. Strengthen your gifts. I mean, it could be what we just spoke about, right? Like teaching somebody how to meet you at a certain level, helping people ascend, helping people wake up and right, like vibe higher. But this could just be universe telling you like, you're too involved in this daydreamy, emotional, sensitive space that you're forgetting your power. And there is something within your power. There is something within the gifts, your spiritual gifts, even your practical and mundane gifts that you need to come back to and focus on. And maybe there's a answer within that that'll help you decide on what you want to do within this relationship. Maybe there's something about your gifts that this person can meet you there, or this person can help with, or maybe they have like an idea or tools or resources or something like that that can help your gift flourish. Okay? You don't know unless you open that book and you read it. All right, Scorpio, that was fun reading for you as always. Hope you got something out of it. Check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your partner sign. Next love reading we'll be doing is Virgo. So if you have any Virgo placements or you know a Virgo, check out that reading, subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you got anything out of it, I would really appreciate it. And if you want a one-on-one reading, they're very similar to this. Just email me. My email is in the description of the video. Good luck with everything. Have an amazing holiday season, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.